Welcome to Bituminous Kole. Well, I hope you saw my recent video from Muncie, Indiana, catching 2 heritage units. In this video, I returned to Muncie to soak in the splendor found in a location where Norfolk Southern and CSX come together. Let's see a meet that includes Norfolk Southern's Weight of the World unit and CSX with a Union Pacific locomotive in the consist. Let's see a meet where both trains are running parallel to each other. Let's see massive manifest trains. Let's go to Muncie, Indiana. Let's go to the trains. All right, let's get things cooking with the meet. Hot action. I was told this was unusual by Zach and the others present. I mean, there were a lot of rail fans here on a Saturday afternoon. Unusual because CSX controls the crossing. Well, let's check it.
Yeah, there he is. Wait, what?
It's the Weight of the World unit.
Yep, Weight of the World unit.
So many things to notice right away. First, you get that Muncie is one of these towns that doesn't permit the train horn. Second, well, yeah, we've got the Weight of the World unit. Third, we have a meet. But here's the unusual part. CSX is waiting for Norfolk Southern to pass. And that's weird enough. But you have a fairly high priority intermodal train waiting for a grainer? Unusual indeed. Next thing to notice is that if you like the clickety-clack, this is a great place to go, Muncie, because you have Norfolk Southern crossing a double-track main of CSX, and those diamonds get hammered. Norfolk Southern's grainer has cleared CSX's track. It has cleared the signals. And now the question that we had as we waited about 1,000 feet away was, how long will we wait before CSX gets to be on the move? Now we discovered, not very long a wait at all.
Let's do everybody for a loop on that move.
There we go.
And that's about all the horn you get. A single toot just to let everyone know they are on the move.
Can I go over there? Is your drone?
Then again, a friendly engine driver may give us a toot in salute. There were about a dozen of us there, after all. Here's a nice look up Walnut Street in Muncie. Then we have a look at the diamonds. I know the model railroaders appreciate views like this. The second train of our meet, CSX Train I131 Westbound, will stop to work Avon Yard on its way to Salem, Illinois, and Union Pacific. UP will get one of their locomotives back. How's that for a show opener, huh? We saw NS 4822, the Weight of the World unit. We'll look at the checklist briefly because this is the second sighting on Bituminous Kole of this unit. The first sighting was at Gallitzin, Pennsylvania, seen from the tunnel in. So, no new lump of coal. Now, we did just add the tag recently, so we're making progress on checklist number 4. All right, let's keep the sizzle going. Next up, not a head-on meet, but rather 2 trains from 2 railroads running in parallel.
Eyeball 142. Appreciate it.
Well, how about that? 2 videos featuring 2 trains, one Norfolk Southern, one CSX. Both had CSX Train I131. Both CSX trains had a Union Pacific unit trailing. Both had CSX 5469 on the point. Truly remarkable stuff here. Now, I don't think any of that's a coincidence, being that they're going to a Union Pacific yard in Illinois. And, sometimes locomotives get on a run. That's a out and back type deal. And I do believe CSX 5469 fits the bill there. But really crazy. Remarkable to catch it. I promised massive manifests, so here you go. Now, there are 4 locomotives in the consist. However, I don't really think they're all pulling. As I hear when they go by, it sounds like certainly the last and maybe the 3rd unit are just being towed. Let me know what you think in the comments. I imagine some model railroad club has modeled Muncie here at Walnut Street. It's a great track configuration, very interesting, and it can be made a little bit more compact to make it work in a module. I'd love to see it though. And for the modelers, here's a look from above. While that manifest train was indeed massive, not every train here was. Locals also passed. Caught one running long nose forward. Now, I'd like to offer one point of clarification because everyone likes to call this running long nose forward, and I call it running backward. As after all, there's that letter F painted on the locomotive to indicate what? Front. Ergo, running backwards. This message has been a public service of Bituminous Kole and your local stations. You know, I find it takes some getting used to there not being train horns in any given community. It just seems weird. At any rate, this Auto Rack Extra is led by a very clean-looking locomotive. My guess was, this has got to be a rebuild, so I did a little research. It is indeed a rebuild. It began life as AC44CW CSX 38, painted in the Bright Future Yellow Nose 2 scheme. I tell you, the gray paint sure is disappearing from CSX locomotives. Very noticeably. All right, now for the final train on this presentation of Bituminous Kole. Another manifest train, another big one. 4 locomotives up front and 1 mid-train DPU. And quite the variety of cars. If you love rolling stock, this one's for you. Heck, with 5 locomotives present, this one's for the locomotive lovers too. Everybody wins. Well, that was quite a couple of days in Muncie. Big thanks again to Zach Reno for all of his help with identifying trains, and heck, he even programmed my scanner from memory with all the channels pertinent to the location. But there were a lot of great people out, and just having a great time railfanning and enjoying the trains here in Muncie, Indiana. I look forward to my next return to Muncie to see the trains and hang out with everybody there. Yes, sir, that guy had a good time in Muncie. And I hope you enjoyed this installment of Bituminous Kole, featuring trains shot at Muncie, Indiana. Join me next time, and I'll bring you more rail action. Every Wednesday and Sunday, new videos drop at 7 p.m. Eastern. I'll take you to the trains.